Yes, that is the Red Dwarf theme tune, and if you stick around for a couple of minutes, I will tell you why I just played that to illustrate my point. There are many misconceptions about playing guitar, which is natural because a lot of guitarists are self-taught, and this could be the start of a whole series. But one of the biggest things is thinking that unless you learn bar chords, there's just no way that you can progress. Unless you master how to clamp down those strings, there's just no way to get to a higher level on guitar and play higher level songs. And especially on acoustic guitar, that can be really tricky unless your strings are nice and low, unless you have kind of a slim neck. It's physically a really tough skill to hold down these strings. But as we've been looking in a lot of videos recently that we've done on this channel, the actual bar chord itself doesn't necessarily sound any different to, say, a standard open chord like E major. It sounds a little bit higher, but it's not like a cooler sound. It's not like adding extra notes. It doesn't sound particularly jazzy. It sounds like a normal chord moved higher up the fret, because that's all it is. Now, what is 100% important when you really want to get to an intermediate level and beyond on guitar is learning the bar chord shapes and the actual notes that they use on the neck. Without that fretboard knowledge, you may learn party pieces and you may learn a fast riff or two, but there is going to be a limit to how much you understand and how creative you can be on guitar, because you don't know what's available to you all around the neck. So how can we use bar chord shapes but not have to play bar chords, basically? Let's have a look at this. What we're going to do here is just briefly put our fingers in the position of a C bar chord at 8th fret. This is 8th fret. So 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. This is my 8th fret where I'm going to put my first finger and just play an E-shaped bar chord, but that sounds like a C chord. Now, you don't have to be able to have that ringing out for this to work. What we're going to do is think of this shape, but just play each single note on each string. Importantly, I'd like us to do this without holding your fingers down all the time, because if you can get this ringing out, it's fairly straightforward to just pick each string one at a time. But what we want to do is be able to pick out each of those single notes from being able to see the shape. That's what we're thinking of. Now, when we do that, which we'll cover how to do in 1 second, but there's one note missing. And that note is on string 5, and it's just here. We're missing that note. And what I've just done, when I've gone down each string, but I include that extra note, the sound suddenly becomes this. See why I played the Red Dwarf theme now? It is literally the Red Dwarf theme. But what we're actually doing is going up each note of the chord in turn. There are only 3 notes in any major or minor chord. Whenever there's a 7th or a 9th added, there's extra notes added. But if there isn't, if it's just a major or minor chord, there are only 3. Those notes are spread over 6 strings. But what we play, if we include this one, is the 1st, 3rd and 5th notes, 1st, 3rd and 5th, of a major scale. Now that is really powerful, because what that means is we don't actually need to know the letter names of this. And this is why I'm always going to refer to these as the 1, 3 and 5, or the 7th note or the 8th note of a scale. Because if we then move this shape 1 fret down, the same finger positions apply, or anywhere on the neck, and they sound the same relative to each other. It still sounds like Red Dwarf. Oh, I'm going to have to do a Red Dwarf lesson at some point now, aren't I? Okay, I will do. But the important thing is, from knowing the bar chord shape, we know where all the notes of whatever chord we're wanting to play are. The 1, 3 and 5. They're the only notes that happen in a chord. So what you should definitely practice is not just going up and down an arpeggio, which is what the technical term for this is, but also include that minor third. And you could even go And then it starts to really sound like a singer's exercise, which I'll be filming a video on very soon, where we kind of go literally the exercise of singers to hum these notes, to stretch their voice out. And singers sing melodies, right? They sing words and lyrics, but they sing it to a melody. And if you want to be able to play melodies on guitar, and you want to be able to really increase your fretboard knowledge, you want to do it with the chord shapes that you learn, but you don't necessarily have to always be holding down all 6 strings at once. You can just be playing one note out of that shape, but it's the shape that makes it make sense. I'm looking forward to doing more of this in my fully intermediate guitar course coming soon, but that's all I've got for you today. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Ask me your questions down below. I'm sure this will spur a few questions, and that will give me ideas for future videos similar to this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for the support. Bye for now.